Hey everyone, Donelle here with Going Rogue BMX Podcast with the one, the only
Redline Rob.
Redline Rob. We are here at Binkley Bike Fest, and he's going to take us on a tour.
Yeah,
he's going to tell
awesome?
us about this is so
Yeah,
cool.
we're just watching all the guys jump and tear it up. It was awesome. They're doing backflips and doing all the ramp stuff. And let's kind of take you through. Let's go on in the trailer real quick.
Let's do it. Yeah, show me what you got here. What'd you think, bud? Give me 5.
Wasn't that cool?
You like it?
Amazing. That was amazing.
25. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm online.
No.
Because we're from California. So I saw Chatsworth. I was like, oh, Chatsworth.
Oh, very
I'll be in
cool.
Temecula. Dirty Fest in a little while.
Yeah, I'm so jealous. I want
Well,
to
we
go.
live here now, but
Gotcha. So it's just kind of connecting you by
Yeah.
having,
Yeah,
that's
like,
cool.
But these things look so cool. Like I was like, these collections, these look so sick.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah.
Redline.
Awesome.
You gotta say it. It's like Redline.
He had his
That's
first
right.
time ever on the track today.
Oh, really? On the
That
pump
was
track?
his first time ever.
Very cool.
I watched him. He did so good. Did you like it? Yeah?
So you got a cool helmet.
Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Well, cool, dude.
thank y'all.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, so here we are in the trailer. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so this all came about because, before we would go to the shows and bring the bikes out of the trailer and set up the easy ups and inside the trailer there was a lot of memorabilia and stuff, but people really weren't going in the trailer.
Going in the
they
trailer.
were kind of looking their heads in, and then the setup time.
Yeah.
The setup time was
It's a lot of work,
A lot
ain't
of
it?
work.
Lot
So
of
we're trying to
work.
figure out an easier way to do it, and this is what we came up with.
Okay.
So super cool. There's a lot of Redline memorabilia in here. A lot of people have never seen. There's a lot of
This
prototype
is
stuff.
Amazing. Is that Stu
The
Thompson's
Stu Thompson's helmet. We've got an awesome BMX magazine collection
I
here.
saw that. This is so cool. This is neat. So this is just over time. You've just collected all this, or when did you really start collecting?
Started collecting about 5 years ago.
Oh, really? So
Mm-hmm.
you've just really built this up in 5 years?
Correct.
You must have a lot of money. You must be super rich, because I'm telling you what, this
I just
stuff,
have a lot of friends.
you have a lot of friends.
I have a lot of
That works,
friends.
or had a lot of money. That's
And I was lucky enough to be in a position when I lived in California to know Stu Thompson.
Gotcha.
And Stu's wife Tanya is Greg Hill, and Dennis Dane, and
Right.
once I started doing just the Redline thing, I don't really think there was a lot of collectors at that time that specialized in one
specific
brand,
yeah, for
and
sure.
I'm
So why did you
Redline
choose
Rob, and
Redline?
that was pretty much my first bike. I can show you over here.
Yeah, please do.
My first real race bike. So my first bike was actually a 74 Webco,
Okay.
and it was yellow. My dad got that for me at Pat Schwinn's Cyclery in Mesa, Arizona. And I raced at Chandler in 74. I raced over in Lakeside in San Diego, I think in 75 or 76. But it wasn't until I moved to Florida, I really started racing a lot. And I was doing okay, but I had never won a race yet.
Right.
And I was at a national, and I remember, I've told this story a million times, so if
Yeah.
you've heard it before.
I don't care. I want to hear it again.
Yeah, I'd never been to a national, and I remember everybody making a ruckus, and it was like the first time the pros were getting ready to race. So
Yeah.
I moseyed on up to the starting hill and weaved my way through everybody, and when that gate dropped, it was like thunder. And Stu Thompson was on a white pro line, and he smoked them. So the next day, I was at Boca Raton Bicycles, and I ordered that. And this is
bike.
actually a replica of it, but it's the exact
So how
replica.
old were you then? What class were you racing?
Oh God! So that would have been like 13. I don't think I was expert. I think I was intermediate or something
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't beginner, but I don't remember exactly what MPSA had. I only raced
Right.
for a couple of years, really hardcore. But I did take my first win on the pro line the first time out, and after I got the pro line, I was a contender. So
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun. Unfortunately, damaged my knees racing, and that was pretty much the end of that.
Well, and that happens. That just does happen. But you turned it into this. So whatever. I mean, this is amazing. So tell me about some of these other bikes you got here. What do you?
Yeah, these are These are both Team Pro lines.
Okay.
These are really rare. I built both of these for John Cruz. Johnny's a real good friend of mine, and Johnny's just an amazing guy. If you've never met John Cruz,
I have not met him yet.
You need to go to Dirty Fest, because all these guys we're going to talk about in a minute, they're all at Dirty Fest.
Yeah.
But these are two special pro lines. Another special Redline rider is Bubba Harris.
Okay, of course.
This is actually Jeff Osmus's bike. It's a mint, never been ridden basically.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like not a scratch, ding, or nothing on it.
Yeah, that's super cool.
That's amazing.
It's kind of neat to have something newer Redline, and then also of the Seattle Bike Supply era, also with Gork. Gork was one of the team then. But got the 78 MX2. This is a really cool bike. This is Martin Appareo's that he won. Then back in like '82, they did this Guinness Book of World Records World Almanac thing where they had like the longest jump, the longest wheelie, highest jump, and all this stuff. So Martin won, and if you won one of those contests and got in the world record, you got a bike from Redline, and it was actually a Redline Skyway collaboration. That's why the Skyway wheels and the Skyway pedals.
I love those Skyway wheels.
But if you race for Redline, you just got a plate. They didn't give you the whole bike.
Oh.
But yeah, Martin
That's
was
cool.
not on Redline. So yeah, Martin cut those by hand.
What?
Yeah, those are the Oakley grips. He went and cut them up. I thought that was...
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, super cool creativity to make his bike original, huh?
Yeah, this is actually Dennis Stain's original jersey behind this, and his original pads. That's Dennis's original helmet.
Oh my goodness.
You got one of the old school Redline Summer Tour belt buckles.
Yeah.
That Gene Roden gave out, the Redline Summer Tours.
Yeah, for sure.
And speaking of the Redline Summer Tours behind you.
Yeah.
This is Gene Roden's original little name badge he wore around the races. And he actually had his old wallet. He found his old wallet that had all of the...
He kept them all in the same wallet.
Well, this is Stu Thompson's, John Anderson, Greg Grubbs, Jeff Kosmala, Eric Garces. You got Didi Leon. This is all their original ABA licenses that he had in his wallet, because he'd sign them up. He was the...
Yeah.
Gene ran the team, so pretty cool.
Super
got Greg
awesome.
Grubbs Pro Line, Stu Thompson's Carrera. Really cool jacket that Stuart has on loan. We're working on his motorhome a couple years ago, and he had brought that out and said, hey, I wanted this to go in the trailer. So
nice.
Super cool.
Nice.
That's another Stu.
Yeah.
This is like where it started for Redline. So that's the 74.
Okay.
That's first year. So that's 74 square back.
Right.
That's a 75 square back. You've got a 76 square back.
That's amazing.
And then we jump up to a 77.
Oh, okay, up here.
Pro line. This is the first pro line that's actually a no gusset. Most all the pro lines after, well, actually all the pro lines after that have the famous Redline little gusset, and that's because these first ones, Byron was breaking them.
Okay.
And Byron was like test pilot.
Yeah.
His job was to go bust it. Let's see if it breaks.
What a good job, huh?
Yeah.
So much fun. Very cool. The 1974 first 24-inch ever made.
This is super rare. So this is the rarest Redline of all time.
Okay.
It's rarest bike for a lot of different reasons. It's the first 24-inch cruiser ever built 5 years before there were cruisers. And Redline only made one of these. It actually has the XR75 headset.
Yeah.
And it was owned by Robert Phillips, who owned Dirt Masters.
Okay.
So a lot of documented history on this bike, and that's my pride and joy.
I bet.
Really special bike, and I actually ride it.
Do you really?
Yeah, that's why I have it out.
I was going to say, it looks like, I mean, you could just pull it out and ride it, but apparently you can.
A great bike.
Very cool. So how did you get this one?
That's a really good story. So I knew about the bike. It was at Valley Relics Museum, and then a gentleman that lived up in Michigan, Ray, he had a extensive bike collection, and unfortunately passed away. And his best friend, Greg Abel, contacted me at a show I was at up in Indiana, and said, hey, I want you to get all of Ray's Redlines. So we drove up there with the trailer and got all of Ray's Redlines, and now we get to show them. So
that's so cool.
It's a lot of fun.
Awesome, cool tribute to him too. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, he's not here to see it, but that's amazing that you can display that for him.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. We got the 4 TVs. They're all rolling a lot
With a lot of
the
pictures.
NBA history, ABA history.
Yeah.
A lot of Redline history and just early BMX. This shot we're looking at right there, that's one of the first races in Amarillo that Gene
Look at
did.
the helmet.
Yeah.
Oh my
Little,
goodness.
hockey helmet.
Yeah, hockey helmet.
Whatever worked.
Well, yep, exactly. I think Dan, when he started, he wore a motorcycle helmet, just like an old motorcycle helmet. So, very super cool. The Willoughby.
Yeah.
Look.
That's Sam's,
Yeah.
and Elise's is up in the little hallway right
very
there.
Cool. So do people just kind of contact you when they find stuff that they think you'd like to display, or?
Yeah, a lot of times people will contact me and say, "Hey, I found this in the garage, and I think you could, should show
use
it."
Yeah.
And then, we search for stuff still too on eBay,
Right.
and
Of course.
And a lot of times, just at shows like this, somebody will come up and say, "Hey, I've had this thing sitting around in my garage for 10 years, or I just found it, and I want
is
you to
so
have it."
cool.
So it's really.
That's
It's
amazing.
really special.
And you probably get to hear all the cool stories that come with all these different things too. People talk to you about all this fun stuff.
Yeah.
Everything's got cool history. What about this one?
That's super, super rare. So
Yeah.
that's a 74 Redline monoshock in original condition. That's actually owned by Rick Gayton.
Okay.
I've shown this bike now for almost 4 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Rick's like, hey, this needs to go around the world and be seen. So around the United States. So we've got it in here for everybody to enjoy. It's awesome. That thing rides pretty funky too.
Does it?
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's got like a sprocket, like a
This was
shock
actually
sprocket, whatever you
Kurt
call it.
Kasten's first bike.
Really?
Was one of the very first monoshocks, correct?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kurt's
That's
had a
super cool.
red fender, but I know you're going to be interviewing Kurt, so
Yes.
we'll leave this Kurt stories
No, yeah, that's fine.
for Kurt later.
I love it though. I love how you guys all just kind of come together and do everything. Super cool, trophy. Look at that, 1981. That's
Yeah,
amazing.
when we debuted the first Redline trailer for Lynn had gave us the 1980 and 1981
there's another
Team Award trophies to go out and show.
Yeah.
And there's more stuff that's not out.
Right.
I've still
You
to
can
find
only do so much,
right.
right? Yeah. So you kind of have to kind of pick and choose, I imagine. But look at the books even. This is so cool. So
Yeah, the books are super rare. This is the Andersons. BR Anderson
Harry
showed
Leary,
me
look at
this,
that.
and this is original photos. And BA and BR's mom did like a scrapbook while they were on the Redline summer tours,
That's so smart.
and she wrote notes of who everybody was, and it's just amazing. So we'll be at some of these shows and come in here, and you'll see Greg Hill or Stu or somebody sitting down flipping through this stuff, and it just brings them right back to that time. So it's really super cool.
That is so amazing. So when you started in BMX, obviously you started younger, right? So how did you get started in BMX racing and the love for the bicycle scene? What brought you to it?
Well, back in the 70s, I mean, when you first got your first BMX bike, being a kid, that was like your freedom. I mean, we came home from school, got on our bikes or swam or whatever, and that's just what you did.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and even until the 80s, I mean, you got on your bike and you rode and raced and just tore it up.
It just happened, right? It
Or
just
catamaran the skateboards down the hill and eat crap into the cars or whatever. We were always doing something crazy. So.
Right. So from the end of your racing time to 5 years ago when you started this, what did you do in between? Did you just kind of play with bicycles? Did you mount? What did you do?
No, I started a business and a family, and then when my son Nicholas, I can actually have a photo right here of Nick. This is actually from Orange Y.
Oh, wow!
He's on a Redline too.
Yeah. That's
Remember
so
Bike
cool.
Alley?
Yeah.
Ruben, he took real good care of us. But Nick started racing. He did real good. I think that was his first first place trophy from Orange Y.
Nice.
Had him sign that.
Yeah.
And then, me being Redline Rob, and I was always Redline. We did Redlines with him.
Yeah.
And then my son had a son, so my grandson started racing.
Right.
And we toured with him extensively. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of nationals, and he was really good.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of what lit my fire to start collecting again.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can totally relate because we have our grandbabies from what are the twins? Five all the way up to 29. Yeah.
3 generations.
3
There you
generations,
go.
and we just travel and race with all of them. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best part about BMX, right?
That's what we
can
were
all
doing.
be involved. So that's amazing. So do you stay in here when you travel too, or do you?
Yeah, we never leave the bikes.
I was gonna say I'd be scary too.
Yeah, we've got bathroom, shower, the bedrooms up
bedrooms
there.
up there, yeah.
And then
we got like a little kitchenette. That's super cool.
Yeah, we usually pull over at a truck stop or anywhere.
Right.
When me and Kurt and Kevin were out going to New Jersey, we just found an old mall and
just parked it.
Yeah, go eat somewhere and just pull in there and crash.
I love this. I absolutely adore this. Very cool. So where are you going to be set up next?
We go to Kansas next weekend, the Blue Springs BMX show, and then go to Coop Fest.
Right.
Then the weekend after, I leave for Dirty
He's
Fest.
going to be at Coop Fest. So
Dirty Fest is going to be off the chains. Coops will be off the chains. Kansas is going to be fun.
He's so sick of me asking him to take us Dirty Fest.
Then we go to Michigan.
Yeah, we got Justin.
Yeah, the Michigan one's going to be really cool. That's the
awesome.
Rad BMX.
Yeah.
40th.
Yeah, but I think Miranda's flying into Dallas. I'm going to pick him up. Me and me are going to drive on up there together.
That's so cool.
It'll be a lot of fun.
I would love to have a microphone in that.
And a
truck.
camera going on you too. I bet that'd be. Oh my gosh.
I gotta tell you, we had a blast driving to Jersey. The stories and you imagine being in the. Well, actually, you know who that is? That's Stu Thompson's brother.
This is
Steve. This is Steve Thompson.
Hi, nice to meet you.
He's over
I did not
visiting,
know
so
that.
he decided to drive up today. So the stories he tells, and it's just amazing.
Give us the best BMX story you have.
Most of the stories I have that are best, I can't even tell.
And
I won't. I'm sworn to secrecy.
Take them to your grave.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me the best, cleanest possible one you can think of.
A story?
Yeah, give me something cool.
Let me think about that for a minute while we do some other stuff, and I'll come up with something.
Come up with something good.
I'll come up with something
really good. I want
really
something
good.
you haven't told anybody else in either podcast.
Okay.
Come on.
I will.
See, I'm nosy like that.
It's okay. I'll think of something.
He can vouch for that. Yes. Yes. So
let's go out the back.
Yeah.
And we got some other really cool bikes outside.
Okay.
That are owned by some amazing guys, like Cosmala right here behind you. This is Cosmala's original kit.
Right.
And Cosmala gave me the prototype PL24s out there. We've also got Dennis Dane's original 78 Pro Line. Really cool. And we have, a lot of people don't know it, but I have a Mongoose that is actually the Cos Cruiser that Cosmala won the championship on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Yeah, let's venture out. There is so much to see.
Yeah. Yeah. If you look at these sprockets, they say Kid Cos right on there. So Lynn would stamp the guys' names on their sprocket sets.
Oh my gosh,
each
that's
sprocket.
so
That
smart.
way they wouldn't get mixed up. Like Greg Grubbs was G.
Right.
And Kid Cos for Cos. And
I guess they didn't change out sprockets all the time like they do now? No, they just kind of had one and rode with it all the time?
No, they had the full
They had
set,
the whole
40,
kit?
41, 42. Yeah, there's like a
Gotcha.
little
They had the
bag,
whole
and
kit.
they would all be in there.
Nice.
Depending on what track they were at, they would
switch it
them out.
But they all had their name on them so they couldn't get them confused.
Correct.
Super smart. I love that.
Yeah.
What's the bag? What's in here?
That's just a display bag. I got this from a guy out of New Zealand. That was his original
Redline bag.
Redline bag. He was a factory rider. Redline had some bikes. They were building bikes over there for a year and a half or so, I believe.
Yeah.
And they had a team, and he was on the team.
Nice. Very, very cool. Very cool. I mean, there's so much to see. I could be in here forever.
It takes a while to really check everything out.
It's a little.
Well, I got a story I can tell you. I've told it before, but it's really cool.
Okay, I'm down.
the very first show I ever went to, and I'd never been to a BMX show, so I didn't know what to expect. So that's kind of how this happened, is I went online and looked at convention center or convention show displays.
Yeah.
So that's what I brought to a bike show. And after I'd set everything up, one of the very first people I ever met, actually the first person I ever met at a bike show, was Bob Osborne.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. And then after meeting Bob and cruising around and checking out stuff, I'd gone and met Bob Harrow. And I'd asked Bob if he had any of the Redline artwork, like this piece you have on what I have on the wall right here.
Oh, that's so cool.
And Bob had said something to me. I was leaving as I was walking away. He said, "Way to come out swinging, kid." And I didn't know really what he meant.
Right.
But later, I got it.
You got it. That is fantastic. That's
and
awesome.
check this out. This is super cool. Ian Johnson, actually, he's the artist that does all my plates.
Okay.
Ian's made almost every plate in here that's a replica.
Okay.
But during COVID, Ian was, stuck at home. He'd gone to Walmart and saw these little Porsche cars. So he bought 3 of them, brought them home, painted them, and set up the famous jump shot of Stuart jumping the Porsches. Have you ever seen that?
Crazy, yes.
It's actually on the outside of the trailer
Yes.
too. And Bob taking the picture.
That is so cool.
So that was really good. He's like,
That
"Rob,
is
you got to
so
put this in
cool.
the trailer." There's Willoughby's gloves.
Oh, it sure is,
Yeah.
isn't it? That's fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Another
we could
Stu
be-
helmet. I don't believe this was Stu's, but it was Stu's
He signed
premiere.
it, though,
He
huh?
signed it, and
Yeah.
it was the signature series.
Right? Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, you've got so much fun stuff in here.
Greg Hill 78 Microline. This is a super special bike to me. I'll let Kurt talk to you about the Microlines because Kurt Caston actually raced this same color and same type of bike.
Did he?
In that time, yeah.
Okay,
So
very cool.
he'll go into that with you guys.
Very nice. Very nice. That's
That's Addicts. Yeah, the Addicts sprocket.
yeah.
Yeah. They
Crazy.
a lot of when these things first came out, a lot of guys were using them, but the big guys would they get on the gate and just strip.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine that would
come
last
apart.
long.
But if you were kid, and Greg was a teenager,
Right.
a young teenager,
Right.
back in '78, so this was great for him.
Yeah, for sure.
Real light and
Took
it
away
worked
some
out.
weight.
yeah.
Love that piece of art. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, Jim did that
Yeah.
for Byron Friday. Very cool.
That is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's signed by Byron and Greg Hill.
Wow.
It's one of the original Redline helmet bags. I think they gave those away on one of the tours or at one of the nationals.
Yeah.
I've only seen one other version of that. And I'm not really sure how those came about, but there weren't a lot of those made. I know that.
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Oh my goodness. This is insane.
Some John
how much cool
Purse signatures
stuff.
down
Yeah,
here.
That's what I was looking at. Super neat. And all the patches. Tell me about the hat. Is that just fun hat?
That's my hat. So
That's your hat?
yeah, I wear that at the Texas when we do the Redline Summer Tour
Yeah.
show in Springtown, Texas, which is this August 8th. You
Yep.
guys want to show up?
We
Trust
might
me.
do that. We might do that.
Greg Grubbs is going to be there. Mike Miranda. I mean, there's so many pros that show up to that. Kurt Caston will be
Right.
there. Will Skirdo from
Yeah.
Konak will be there. Little Thorpe's going to be there. Anthony Chambers. It's going to actually Cause just popped up on the screen here.
Yep.
Cause Mala. We got a real good shot of chance of Cause coming. That bike you're seeing Cause on.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you in just a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
But
Cool.
yeah, I wear that and pretend to be the cowboy that Bob Harrow did. So I'm actually going to dress up like that cowboy at Dirty Fest for
Yeah.
Saturday night. Yeah,
Yes. Oh, I hope
I
we
got
get
the
to make
bullet
it out.
belt and all the stuff. Yeah.
Better put you blind.
Yeah, I will.
Blinded.
Hey,
cool.
how you guys doing?
What's up, Rob?
What's up?
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Good, good.
Okay, that we
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no problem.
Now, nice to meet you.
Wife?
No.
No, she's doing an
I'm
interview
doing
real
an
quick.
interview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, that's my husband.
Oh, okay.
The videographer.
You're recording.
Yeah.
They're recording.
Oh,
Hey, I just got into cap cut. I've been cap cutting my own stuff. Tickets and everything.
It's going to be a great time. I mean, Dirty Fest is going to be just off the chains.
It's the biggest ever. It's huge.
It's
huge this year.
Miranda and James, those guys do such an awesome job of putting on that event.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding when I say this. The day after it's over, they're already planning. They're already planning now the next one before this one's even happened. So they are so focused on making it better for everybody and making it such a enjoyable event. Where, I mean, when you leave Dirty Fest, it takes weeks to process all the information and people you met and the experiences you enjoyed. And you get those at a lot of other shows,
right?
But not that intensity and not that so many of them at one time. Imagine you're talking to Greg Hill and then you're turning around, oh, there's Stu, and you turn around over here and Woody Itzon's walking towards you.
I want to very, very badly, but he keeps telling me we can't this year. We have to wait till next year.
You guys, if you can't go this year, you need to definitely go next year.
We're going to make it. We're going to make it eventually.
It's going to be
been off for a couple years.
Yeah.
Is this your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Absolutely amazing.
I really want to go.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on. A lot of stuff I can't talk about, but I know it's happening. It's going to be really cool.
It's hard to keep your mouth shut, though.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So we were talking inside. This is Dennis's original 78 Pro Line.
Oh, my
This
goodness.
is the bike that's the cover shot.
Right?
Dennis hand cut this plate.
Okay.
And Dennis gave this to me about 3-4 years ago to restore and to share with everybody. And he says, whenever you're done sharing it, just take it to the Hall of Fame and leave it there.
Leave it there. Oh, my gosh.
And Dennis, actually, last year at Dirty Fest, all right,
can do it.
This was awesome. I'm
Yes.
so glad to meet
I'm
you
so
guys.
glad.
This
This is-
rocked.
We're gonna be best friends. You know
Yeah,
that, right?
absolutely. And this, what they did today for Sherman, for the town and the jump track and the pump track,
what it's
and
all about.
This is what it's all about. And all the kids,
Right?
we were in the trailer, and the
Yeah.
kids are walking in there and
They're just like
asking questions and checking everything out. It's super cool.
It is. It's super cool. I'm so glad you were here. I'm so glad you took the time with us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the interview you do
you're
with
gonna
Kurt
see it.
Caston also.
I'm so
That's going to be
excited.
really cool.
I'm so
And I know he's
excited.
looking forward to it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I reached out to him. We kind of talked a little bit, and we're just waiting until he can get moved around.
He's got some stuff he's
juggling
doing right
around.
now, and that'll be over with probably in June, I think.
And it's so funny. We followed him, but I never realized just how close he was. He's only 30 minutes
Yeah, you
from
guys
our
are
house.
just south of him, I think. Yeah.
Like, why did we not blonde?
You know, your
I have
best thing
blonde
to
hair in
do
there.
would be go to the custom shop,
right?
and
That's what I
interview
wanna
Kurt
do.
there.
That's what I
So
wanna do.
that's what I would wait for.
That's what I want to do.
That's what I would do.
And that's why he said we're going to have to wait because he's moving his shop from one point A to point B
Correct.
or something. So that's what I want to do because I like to see and feel and touch and see all the
Oh God,
cool
he's got
stuff.
all the original Redline machinery that Lynn and Mike Conley used in the 70s to make all this stuff that we love so much.
So cool.
And Kurt is such he loves building this stuff on those machines as much as we love building the
showcasing
bikes
them
and all that. So it's so cool
to see what he does.
him do what he does and then tell you about all the stuff he's got because it's a lot of stuff.
I love it.
You guys
Very
rock.
cool. Thank you. Thank you.